Hello, I'm going to be walking you through some advanced Google Forms scripts. These are scripts that you can use to do all kinds of interesting data manipulation with or save you valuable grading time. Um, I will show you how to access the script and how to set up the script. And the very first one that we're going to be looking at is a script called Flubaroo. Flubaroo is a script that lets you automatically grade Google Form tests. So for example, I set up a Google form for a summative test. It had last name, first name, email address, because Flubaroo can email an advanced grade report to students if you wanted to do that. I had class period, and then I had my questions. So I started with comprehension questions. Excuse me. And this test was on paper. So the only thing I did was when I made my questions, I numbered them and I gave them answer options. So this was very quick and easy to create, and it was going along with a paper test that I had in class. There were possible options for written responses. Flubaroo would not grade these. I would go in and grade those manually, but it would grade all of the vocabulary, comprehension, revising, and editing questions that were on the exam. This can be faster than using a Scantron, and you can share the data and get the data into your gradebook much faster if it's already on the computer. So let me show you how I did it using Flubaroo. First, I made the form. After I made the form, I went into my spreadsheet. My spreadsheet, after the students took it, had the name, their email address, the class period, and then their answer options. But if you look at the very top, I took the test first, and I put in my answer key, basically. So my first entry was me, and the rest were all of my students. Flubaroo will grade automatically. You go to add-ons, and you would actually have to click Get Add-ons, and you would search for Flubaroo, but once you find it, and I may not be able to find it since I've already, there it is. Okay, so there's Flubaroo. You would click on it and you would add it, and that's all you have to do. Once you add it, it's done, and it shows up in add-ons. Now, Flubaroo, you can grade the assignment. When you grade the assignment, you'll see working. It's going to replace my existing grades. Am I sure I want to continue? Yes. It's going to guide you through the process of getting it all set up, and it's just a few simple steps, but it's going to look at all your column headers, and it will kind of predetermine what's what. So all of this identifies student information, correct. I want all of these questions to count as 1 point. If I was going in and I wanted to mark my writing questions separately, I would go and I would look at that, like that writing response right there. I don't want Flubaroo to grade that writing response, so I'm going to skip grading that question. But everything else it can grade. That's fine. I'll hit continue. Now it's going to set it up. Step 2 is please select which submission should be used as the answer key. Well, that was mine. It was the very first entry in the document. And it says there's a file error because I separated this from my actual file grade. But at this point, it would go through and it would grade the assignment. It may take a minute or two to go through and grade everyone. There we go. I know. And then you can click on View Grades. It's going to load up a separate spreadsheet. There we go. And down here at the bottom, you will have a new tab called Grades. And it will have the student's information here. It will have how many points they got here, the percentage correct here. If they've submitted multiple times, it will tell you that. And then it has a column here for emailed grade. Well, if you go up here to your add-ons, and you highlight over Flubaroo again, you'll now see new options. And one of the options is to email grades. If you choose to email grades, it's going to bring up a new set, and it's asking where are the email addresses. They're in the Student Email Addresses tab. You can include a list of questions and scores. You can include an answer key. If you uncheck both of these, it's just going to email them their grade. And you can include a message with that as well. And it will email all of your students their grades immediately. So Flubaroo for automatically grading and emailing grades, wonderful. If you want to know how to import the grades from here directly into Skyward, that'll be another video. So I hope that made sense, and email me questions if you have any. Thank you.